me show you. Such a beautiful day to be doing hardly anything, and that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. Hardly anything. I am going to meet with Bob this morning to see if he can do some things for me in the van, namely painting. I'm going to see if he can repaint the doors for me, and also to see if he can repaint a box that I made for myself here in the van, or for the van, a few years ago. I did paint it, but I think I used the wrong kind of paint, because whenever I go to clean it, it's taking some of the paint off of it, and it's not even really cleaning or getting some of the scuff marks off. So I think I need a professional to paint it for me. So I'm hoping that he can either paint the doors and the box for me, which would be ideal, or maybe he can tell me what kind of paint to get, and then I can just paint it myself. So I'm gonna meet with him about that. And then, remember when I did the spring cleaning, I told you I was gonna take that adhesive off of the windshield there? I didn't do it. I'm gonna see if he can do it for me. He can probably get it off a lot faster and a lot easier than I can. So I'm gonna ask him about those two things. If he can paint for me, and then also get that adhesive off of that windshield. And then I'm gonna meet with a client, just one client today. I'm gonna do a couple services. And then I think what I need to do as well is take this steamer and towel warmer out of here, just to see if it is a good fit for the studio. I'm gonna see if the towel warmer can fit on the cart underneath, not sitting on top, but underneath it, because there's a second shelf there. So see if it can sit there, or maybe it might be too big for it. I'm not sure. It looks like it'll fit in my mind, but we'll see. So I need to take that out to double check that. And then I need to see if my tabletop facial steamer is a good fit for the studio, if it can sit on the cart and still hit the client's face at the right position. It does have a long neck on there, which is great. That's why it works in here. But I need to see if it's gonna work in the studio as well. Otherwise, I need to get a traditional steamer that's on wheels, and I need to do that quickly. So I need to figure that out today. So I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna hop back on here when Bob arrives, and let's see what he can do for me. Come on in. You haven't been in here before, have you? Oops, be careful.
No,
Okay, it just looks terrible. So is there like a laminate that I should put on top of it, or can you recommend a paint that I can use
any
to
kind
paint?
of paint's going to come out because it's Formica.
No, that's paint. That's just that wood.
paint?
That's not, yeah, that's not
Oh,
Formica.
it's pressed wood?
Formica would be awesome. But it's expensive, right? Don't I have to buy like a whole sheet of it?
Yeah, something like that.
Do you know where to get Formica? Should I do Formica, or should I just paint it?
You can paint it, but then you have to sand it and all that.
Do I have to do that again?
Yeah.
All right, can
You
you
want
do
it to
that?
stick?
I want you to do it. Can you do it for me? Of course, I'd pay you for it. I mean, is that something that you do?
I could do it. It's permanently in there.
No. This was made after the fact.
Okay.
Yeah, so I did a terrible job kind of
What?
making it.
Fine.
Really? Okay. Yeah, so this comes completely out.
Oh, I can take it out completely and sand
Yeah, yes, So yeah, so that needs to be painted.
it. I always get like some bare, like, the primer and paint in one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that one.
Is that what you use on the walls?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can just clean it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Semi-gloss.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to get at least semi-gloss and get paint and primer in one.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
Yeah, I'd take it out and sand it.
okay, sand it and then paint it, and tell me how much all that costs. I'm going to be writing you a check today for the other work that you did for me. Okay, so then we also have this door and the back door. They painted it when they did the van for me initially, but during the initial conversion.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think this is the right paint. It's hard to clean. I mean, touch it. Maybe it's just the texture
Well, yeah,
of it.
that don't help, you know.
Yeah.
Clean
Yeah.
But
is there I think the wrong paint was used on it too. So, what do you think?
The whole thing is, you can't spray it because it's gonna go everywhere.
Right, yes. They, I'm not even sure. I think they did spray it. I think they took this off and sprayed it. That's what they did. So I think it needs to be painted, not sprayed. Would you be spraying that one or
No.
just with a brush painting it?
Brush it. Or no, roll it. I would roll it so it's got the same texture.
Okay.
No way a brush, that takes too long.
Okay.
This,
What do you think about this? You would treat it as if you're painting an office, right?
you could, but I don't know how long it would stay on here though.
Oh, okay.
But this is sandable. I mean, you could sand a little bit.
Okay. Do you have something that can take off this adhesive? I had tape here, and I had.
Stuff is on the windshield. That's an antenna.
This
is like an antenna.
This?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I know my antenna's right there.
You got one there too.
Yes. Okay, now that I'm done with Bob, here is the steamer and my towel warmer so I can see if it works in this studio space. Okay, guys, I'm going to show you what the towel warmer looks like, okay, because it actually does fit. Look at that. Perfect. Yeah, it's a perfect size. Okay, now that that's all settled, my friend Barbara, she's going to come over in a few minutes and help me figure out if this steamer does in fact work in this studio space, which I'm hoping it does. I'm open either way. If it doesn't work, I'll have to purchase a separate steamer just for the studio, but if it does work, then I will continue using this tabletop steamer. So we'll see. So she'll be here in a few minutes. Hi, Barbara!
Hi,
Thank you so much.
Thank you for
doing
having
this
me come
for me.
over.
Yes.
I love your new studio.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful.
A lot of room, huh?
It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous.
It's a little bit more work in progress, but it's coming along.
But it kind of matches your van too.
Yes,
you know,
it
everything
does.
just kind of flows.
Yes, that was
very
the
nice.
goal. That way I didn't have to think too hard
No,
on a new
it's-
color scheme.
It's great.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Thank you so
beautiful.
much. Well, come on over. Help
Okay.
me with my steamer. Let's move this steamer a little closer. You move it into position. You let me know if you feel it or not.
Right there.
You feel it right there? Okay, let me just move it just a little bit more. Perfect. It feels good right there? What about right there? Is that
Right
better?
there.
Right there?
Right there.
Yeah, I think that looks good right there. Alright, so you feel like you can feel the steam. It's not too much, it's not
No,
too hot.
no, it feels really good.
Okay, that's fine. Thanks, too. Alright, so I think this steamer is going to work. I don't need to get another steamer doing the facial, the double cleansing of the facial. That's when I use the steamer, so perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to set up right now for my next client, and I will hop back on here when I'm done. Doesn't it feel great when you accomplish everything that you set out to do for the day? So Bob is going to paint my little storage box for me. He's going to sand it and paint it, so I'm going to give it to him tomorrow. And regarding that adhesive that's on the windshield, it really didn't sound like he could do a better job than I should be able to do on my own. So I'm going to take care of that myself sooner than later. And then on a separate occasion, he's going to paint both of my doors, the sliding door and also the doors in the back. So I'm very grateful for that. So yeah, I accomplished everything. This looks like the steamer is going to work, which is great. The towel warmer fits where it needs to, so I'm grateful about that. Eventually I will buy a separate towel warmer and a separate steamer for the studio, but for right now, since I always drive the van to the studio, I have it right here, so I'll just run upstairs with, you know, carrying the steamer and the towel warmer with me. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I am going to say goodbye right now. I will be doing the Joshua Code from this point forward. I will be doing a YouTube post, doing a follow-up on the Joshua Code. For those of you that are following along, that's where it's going to be from this point forward instead of at the end of the video. And yeah, it's such a beautiful day. It's still early, so I'm going to try and possibly do some shopping and just hanging out in the sun. So thank you guys so much just for watching my videos and hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next video, okay? Take care.